Whatever. Greetings, guys. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. What's going on? Yeah, my wall right here. What's up? Okay. What's up? 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 All right, guys. That could be very significant. You guys could be meditating because that's really what I was just about to go into. Like it was just about to get real. Okay, we was just about to start humming. You know what I'm saying, and getting it together. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. All right, I'm back. All right, yeah, so you guys could be meditating, you know what I'm saying, a lot. Meditation could be very important. You know, the need to be grounded is very important right now. All of those things are very important right now. Okay, just how you center yourself. And that's crazy because that's what we are here to talk about, just the Aries energy. Chiron is retrograde in Aries, y'all. That's some serious shit. Okay, that's some serious business. You know what I'm saying? Some big serious business, you know. Here and here. Give me a second, guys. I do want to write something down. I had to go and get that. Pen. I just got you. Okay, there you go. I know you're like, oh, sniffles. Yeah, I have been doing a lot of moving around and I'm finding it back home. And I will be jumping in a spiritual bath tonight. But yes, guys, so yeah, that could be another sign as well. Spiritual bathing is very, 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 very significant. You must catch a bath to cleanse all energy that is trying to hang on, get inside, that's already in that motherfucker. All that, you know what I'm saying? Let me take a sip of my water. Hold on. But yeah. All right. So Chiron retrograde Aries. First, I always thank you, ancestors, angels, guys, now positive forces that look over me, Archangel Michael, Anubis, Seth, Marie, they come in and protect me as I give this message from Chiron. Chiron is like, that's how it's sitting in the universe, like in between like Uranus and Saturn. So what even makes up Chiron is the energy of Uranus and Saturn together. So this, you know how like what will even put you in this position will be the energy around you. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like Chiron. So Chiron is like this, and one side is Saturn, one side is Uranus. And it is a beautiful one of the most beautiful collisions that you can possibly have. You know, the most beautiful planet that you can possibly have. It's almost like your child. You know how you union with your person to make your baby? It's that soul baby. Chiron is the soul baby. Period. And that makes a lot of sense because Chiron is vulnerability, individual healing, self-reflection, emotional triggers, strengths and weaknesses, values and self-worth. So it's like Chiron is everything that holds you back, that you need to be who you're supposed to be. And that makes sense. I gotta write that down in my other book. I have a planet book, and it was so crazy because I found this at the Dollar Tree. And it's so beautiful because going inside of it, it's like your Mercury. It's like your astrology journal. That's what they called it, and it's so beautiful. So usually when I'm giving my downloads, what I put them in when it comes to the planets and things. So it has goals in here. It also has a section in the front where it talks about each planet, the constellation, the poles, you know what I'm saying? I also talk, of course, the poles, the elements, you know what I'm saying? Earth, air, water, and fire. It talks about each zodiac, you know what I'm saying? Which element of each zodiac, the day of the week. That was very significant that I noticed in there as well. The day of the week, it mentioned that as well, the ruling planet. It also mentioned the numbers, you know what I'm saying? The lucky numbers for the zodiac and things of those natures. It just went all in detail about the characteristics, you know what I'm saying? The strength, the weaknesses of each zodiac and stuff. It's just, I love having this book. It definitely brings the cosmos right directly to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a direct link. If the cosmos is like, okay, she's ready. Let's get her here, 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 here. Oh, she's connected, you know, something like that. So we bring it up, you know, it says, I will look on the stars and look on and read the page of the destiny, you know, and I just love that quote in here. They have quotes in here, things of those natures, how important astrology is to self-discovery. Astrology is very important to self-discovery, guys. Okay, it'll help you. Astrology shows you the core values. Okay, and the core values will help you will help you discover self. Okay, so I love that, and I love it. Okay, I think I'm gonna like go up here and put it up here. Put something on the second page. Yes, I did. Over here. Okay. Yeah. So, anywho, with it being retrograde, that means that we're every time a planet is retrograde, you know how the universe is moving. It's moving. So that planet is still, and everything is else that is not moving is moving around it. So when retrograde is here, planets are still right in the now. They're still to focus on the now. That's why I like to say retrograde is the stillness to focus on the now. Okay. Okay. Our focus in the now. You can say in the now. Okay. So Chiron wants to stop and focus in the now of Aries. Okay. Aries is Mars's child. Aries is the first house. Aries is first house of self. Okay. So Chiron decided to loop around and just stop right at Mars's door. Not Aries let it in. Now Chiron wants to focus on who are you? And I'm not talking about just the light. I'm not talking about hi, my name is. It's more than the first impressions, the sense of self. Chiron wants to know, are you vulnerable? Does that sense of self have you vulnerable? Have you done individual healing for the sense of self? Have you faced your emotional triggers for self? Does self have self-worth? So as Chiron is staying in an extended stay, and I mean an extended stay because it's going to be in there until the end of the fucking year. And I mean that shit. It doesn't get out until like the 26th, if I'm not mistaken. And then every time a planet is in retrograde, there is 2 weeks of shadow. So I always like to say that even though it's getting out on the 26th, it might not fully feel the lighten up, you know what I'm saying, until like January 26th. Things might not shift until then. You got to think about it. When a planet, it's almost like when a planet is in retrograde and it's beginning to pick back up, it's like a car that you don't quite have, it doesn't have quite a bad problem, but it may have a cranking up problem, but you've been able to crank it up, you know what I'm saying. And you know, sometimes it takes 2 tries, you know what I'm saying. This is that moment when it begins to move again. That's what it's doing. It's like and then it finally moves. So you know, that's why I say there will be a shadow phase. So January 26th would probably be around about the time, but let me get that date. I know I have wrote it down and I may put it back here, but if I'm not mistaken, it was the 26th. Okay, no, the 29th, exactly. I stand corrected. See? So definitely January 29th. You know what I'm saying? What, February 1st. You know, but we're gonna keep it light. We'll leave it at January 29th. You know what I'm saying? Just realistically, you know, is when the energy will lighten up. You know what I'm saying? So the planet will begin to move again. And usually every time a planet gets out of retrograde, it goes back inside of that zodiac sign moving again. It doesn't shift like that, you know. It picks up where it left off at. It was like, okay, we stopped here, we're finna pick this up. You say you did this, we're finna pick this up. You say you've been doing the emotional healing, now we finna see. You say you have self-worth, now we finna see. You say you've been vulnerable, now we finna see. It's something like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like a pickup, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens after a retrograde, you know. It wants to see what you have actually done while the planet was still. Okay, so that's a little background on that energy. Needless to say, usually I do it all depends, you know what I'm saying, on every month on what I will do, you know, which cards, you know what I'm saying. And this month they guided me back to my personal cards that I made for myself, that I made myself, you know what I'm saying. And yes, I do use them myself, so for myself too, but I have used them for the collective, you know what I'm saying. I made them in particular for that reason. But and it makes so much sense as to why they even sent me back to something I did for self. It's like, do you see your work, girl? You see what you do? Go use your things now. Use your things now that Chiron is still. Use what you actually have been working on over time. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have been working on things over time. So these retrogrades is nothing. It's like, shit, hurry up. All right, bitch, hurry up. I got shit to do. Retrograde might get in the way if you busy, okay? But it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Because we all know that healing is still required no matter how busy you are. You know, a lot of us are always saying we don't do this for the sales, we do this because the lifestyle is in us, you know what I'm saying? But needless to say, I'm using my personal thing I made. Thank you so much, Chiron, for showing me. Moment of silence. Anyway, I do have a few cards here. All right. And this is the message that Chiron has, okay, for the retrograde Aries, outside of just, I'm sorry, my nose is just period. Outside of just, you know what I'm saying, the guidance of understanding what this retrograde is and how once you understand, that will help you see how you can use the energy to help you, you know what I'm saying, to keep growing, to get closer to your purpose and what you're supposed to do. Okay. First card is light in people's lives. Okay. So right now you could be noticing that you are the light in people's lives. Okay. Or people could be noticing this about you. You know, they could just be like, you know, you lighten this bitch up. I'm seeing the sun card, you know, so you could carry a very vibrant energy about you, a very vibrant aura. Okay, I do see yellow, you know, so you could be The universe could be calling you to work with your colors to bring out your aura. The universe could be calling you to cleanse your chakras. You know what I'm saying right now. Something about rainbows are very significant. You know what I'm saying. So keeping your chakras very cleansed and clear. You know what I'm saying. That's the energy that people see off of you. Okay, to continue that, you must continue the work. But the people are noticing that, and that's beautiful. Chiron wants you to wants you to know that you will be being acknowledged, you know what I'm saying, in this shift. Okay, if you have been pouring, working on the light within you and ready for it to show, you will know the lives that you are touching. You will know during this shift. Okay, the next card is you don't take love for granted. Okay, so definitely you don't. I literally just heard it like that, like you don't. You could be someone who is very serious, you know what I'm saying, about just love people. Love people, just, or I was going to say love period, you know what I'm saying. And that comes from the self-love that you have gained from yourself. So you could have been doing a lot of work, you know what I'm saying, just inner healing, and that vulnerability that you have gained from that inner healing and that self-reflection have taught you how to love yourself and really, 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 really love someone else. And you don't take it for granted. It's almost like a bullet through your head through and through if you cannot love. Okay. Definitely growing is here. Okay, so up under this Chiron retrograde Aries, it'll be a great time to grow. Okay, it'll be a great time to continue to grow. This is not a time to not continue to keep moving forward. You need to. No stopping right now. You have to keep going. Okay, I don't know what else everybody been wanting to hear. You shouldn't need to hear that as much because you should just be going, right? But if you need to hear it, you need to hear it. Keep going in this motherfucker, okay? Watch out for the snakes. Okay, so definitely if you are having dreams about snakes, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to everyone who is around you. You know what I'm saying, pay attention to your dream. The dream, if you are having dreams about snakes are very significant. You know what I'm saying, who is in a dream, who also is around when you do see a snake. Okay, who also pay attention to the energy that happened before you see the snake. Okay, and pay attention to the energy as you are seeing the snake. Okay, if this is physically what is going on, or just period, pay attention to people who are trying to block your transformation. Okay, block your change, block you from growing. Okay, in any way, period. Okay, so everybody in your life should be adding love and inspiration and light. Okay, shining a light. There shouldn't be no darkness here. Okay, so that means keep the grass cut. Okay, something about the grass could be very significant because you might see a snake. Okay. So make sure you cut your damn grass. I also noticed a lot of people have been getting their grass cut. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a sign that the universe is definitely about to shift some things around so you can see what was on in the way. You're about to see who is the snake just so you can watch out for the snake. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. But you're about to see exactly who it is so you can watch out for that person. Okay, this person could be getting in the way of your growth. They could not be providing love to you in any situation. And also no light comes from this person. This could be a very dark individual. And it's crazy because I just said that it says wrath of God is coming. Okay, so definitely I'm definitely getting, the universe is definitely has karma out on these streets. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things are about to be shown to you and about people, places, and things around you. I'm definitely hearing the least expected. Okay, so definitely be prepared for that. All right. It says rundown mentality and lifestyle. Okay, so definitely these are the people that God is going to be, the universe, your ancestors, the God that you honor, your universe, your ancestors. They're going to be moving people out of the way who have this rundown mentality and lifestyle. That could be who the snakes are. Okay, in the energy that you're going to notice, it's almost like the universe is going to like probably shift them in and shift them out really quickly. You could be going through that right now, noticing how things are shifting real quickly. Like people are coming in but they leaving just as fast as they coming in. It's like damn, but that's all because the universe is cycling out all of the people, all the snakes on your path, because either they were going to cross it not now or in the future, and the universe is protecting you now. You know what I'm saying? Something is about now. All right. Children need love around you. Okay, so if there are any children around you, make sure you are providing love to the children. Make sure you notice, love, if just love. Okay, people want to know what my Achilles heel is love. Okay, I can't get enough of it. All I get is these vampires and bloodsuckers. Okay, so it's almost like don't be a vampire and a bloodsucker. Okay, just provide love to everyone. But right now, Ra is here, and Ra does protect the children. So he is definitely saying a lot of children could be lacking love. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that you provide love, because that's I can't stress it enough. That's all I'm gonna say. And the children, it's almost like that's us. You know what I'm saying? That's who we used to be. And if we don't want those things to play out again, we have to be there in those energies to help the energy not do that. So the children need us more than we think that they do. And that's not just your kids, you know what I'm saying? That's everyone else's kids as well. And think about that. If you don't have kids, you know what I'm saying? Right now, the universe might not bless your motherfucking ass if you ain't loving up on no kids. And I mean, like, really love a child, because life is so important, just as important as yours were. And that means a lot, because almost like if you can't love a child, you don't love yourself. You were once a child. You still are dealing with your inner child. So you'll be surprised the energy that's vibing right now. So pay attention and love the kids. It says change your night routine for a better start. Okay, so make sure you are getting your rest right now, because you are doing a lot of growing. So make sure you get a lot of rest, because you are exuding a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? So get a lot of rest right now. Try to go to bed a little early. You know what I'm saying? Or if just no late night. The universe said no late night hopping in this motherfucker. It says everything look good. All right. So people could be whoever this definitely getting whoever is being affected with this rundown mentality and lifestyle. They're making it look good, but the universe said it's not quite looking as good as you think it is. Okay, so just be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Okay, it says people around you are jealous of your energy. So just pay attention to everyone that is around you. These could be these snakes with this rundown mentality that the universe is moving out of the way. These people could have kids they don't provide love to. You know what I'm saying? And you could be in the place of that energy. Love the kids. Okay, period. But there's a lot of jealousy here because of how much love you have and your light and how you're growing. You know what I'm saying? The way that you're doing it, it's almost like the way that you're doing it, other people wish they could do it too, but they feel like it's a look, but it's not a look. It comes from within you. It's about this energy, the Chiron energy within you, the self-reflection, you know what I'm saying, within you. These are people who have a lifestyle that they want to keep up that is now run down, that doesn't look so good, okay? Bisexual energy is around you. So also these individuals could be bisexual, you know what I'm saying? And that just might not be your move. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I had to say about that. Credit is given. Okay, so right now the universe, like I said early on, the universe is going to be bringing in energy to show you that you are loved. Okay, the universe is going to be showing you that you have grown. Okay, they're going to be showing you that you are the light in people's life. You know what I'm saying? So credit will be given. Okay, back and forth moves. Okay, so these individuals where everything is not okay, the jealousy, the rundown mentality, and this bisexual energy I'm getting as well, you know what I'm saying, they have back and forth moves. Okay, and what I'm getting from that is they don't quite know what to do. These are people who will make a decision but then still question it, you know what I'm saying, and it's almost like, hey, I think I want to do this, you know what I'm saying, and I think I'm going to do it, they'll do it and they're like, oh my god, was that the right thing to do? Can you help me with, are you sure? It's like, no, you should have kept going. These are people who are back and forth. They don't know how to communicate effectively. These are also individuals who can't come in properly with communication. You know what I'm saying? They have a tendency to not know how to say what they feel first. You know what I'm saying? So they have a back and forth tendency with you. It'll start a back and forth, almost like a debate here. Okay, lack nurturing skills, and that's why I said these individuals could have kids, you know what I'm saying, and maybe they don't nurture their kids, you know what I'm saying, properly or effectively, because of some sort of lifestyle that they want to keep up, or or how they really want to be, but they're not noticing that it comes from within. Okay, this is a battle between who's inside and who's not. Okay, It says attention seeking spirit. Okay, these are people who want attention. You know, they actually want all of your attention. They don't want your love, they want your attention. Okay, they want you to attend to them, because if you start loving, then they're going to feel that they don't love themselves. So just pay them some attention, right? Okay, too much screen time. These individuals who pay a lot of time on TV, you know what I'm saying, spend a lot of time on their phone. You know, these are people who don't quite have an agenda, you know what I'm saying, towards what they're doing. They could be doing everything for attention and to strictly go back and forth with you and to look good, you know what I'm saying, just so they can, again, pull back from themselves and see that they're actually jealous and you're the light in their lives, and you know, notice that you're bringing love and you're growing, but they may not quite be. It says you are winning. Okay, so right now the universe, like I said, will credit giving is red as well, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. It says credit giving, you are winning in bisexual energy. All of this is red. And what I'm getting from this energy is there could be someone who is bisexual that will be giving you credit. I'm literally just getting that. I'm going to clarify that bisexual energy around, you know what I'm saying, to see what's going on in your winning and credit giving, to see what's going on with that, because all of those came out as the same color at the same time, back to back, actually. So, and it's crazy, back to the beginning. Yeah, so roots are very significant, you know what I'm saying? Just the one period. We're in the first house period, just one period. And as we are on one, we're going to talk about it really quickly. I love to provide information, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys to know, you guys to know. So it says self-awareness, okay, identity, okay, self-image, projecting onto others, self-expression, and outer expression. So all of those are very important. We're going back to all of that energy I just named. So you might have to rewind the video back to go and hear it again, okay? Period. How do you stay aligned is the last card. Okay, so definitely you could be in a very aligned energy, you know what I'm saying, right now. And these people who are in this rundown mentality and lifestyle are wondering, how in the fuck do you stay so aligned? But again, they have an attention seeking spirit, they lack nurturing, they have back and forth moves, they spend a lot of time on TV, you know what I'm saying, they have this money making moves mentality, you know what I'm saying. And there's also some jealousy here, you know what I'm saying. So you have to fix all of that in this one energy to be able to stay aligned and to be aligned up until this, until how you are to continue to grow. And that's what you could be telling someone, you know what I'm saying. But it's almost like with the wrath being here, I do want to clarify that as well, because I do feel like that's definitely a message there as well, because there are some things that are going to be about to be shifting. All right, so bisexual energy, you're winning and credit giving. Let's see what's going on in this energy here. I am using my fairy deck, so the fairies are very significant. If you work with the fairies, that's great. If you don't, you need to. I love the fairies. Okay, I love the fairies. Okay, I just was literally working with them today when I went fishing. Okay. All right. So let's get this energy here. What do you got to say about this? Yeah, Six of Cups. This could be someone from your past. Maybe this person definitely likes women, or they like men. Okay. Knight of Wands came out in reverse. Okay. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, this person is struggling with this energy. They're struggling with this bisexual energy. They're struggling with whether they want to come out and say the truth, you know what I'm saying? Or they're struggling with if that's even their truth or not. You know, they're just struggling with acceptance. Okay, Ten of Swords. Okay, because I'm definitely getting, you know, if this individual is not quite gay in particular, okay, they definitely like a lot of sexual energy, you know, and that's usually what happens, you know, when it comes to the gay community. It just shows that you like you need to be work on your sexual energy. Like, for example, instead of you focusing on sex, you need to focus on intimacy and nurturing and loving yourself, and see how good you feel, how that makes you feel. It's almost like from gay, you know, from this, for this bisexual energy to straight, it's almost like if you're gonna smoke a blunt or if you're not, you know, the feeling of if how you feel when you smoke the blunt, and you feeling how you feel when you don't smoke the blunt, you know. And I've definitely have been working in those energies. Like, okay, so I've stopped smoking for some time, and I still was able to do what I needed to do, and I smoked for some time, and it did give me the boost that I need, you know, to keep moving forward. So is this energy of straddling the fence back and forth, giving you the boost that you need, you know what I'm saying, to be able to move forward. That's really their only problem, you know, that they need to see, you know. And I'm thinking about this movie that I did watch recently. A lot of women were molested, you know what I'm saying, by their mom's boyfriend, you know what I'm saying, or a uncle, you know what I'm saying, or even a stepfather, or even, you know, an adoptive father, or you know, things like that. So there was a lot of molestation going on that you will have to address from the past, you know what I'm saying, which is all of this energy, self-reflection, the first house. It's like, now it's time for you to address, why are you bisexual? Why are you bisexual? Why do you like men and why do you like women? No, I'm not talking about because someone is very beautiful, because everyone has that energy, you know what I'm saying, of noticing if someone is attractive, you know what I'm saying? You That's something that's natural, you know. But if you're going to be all up in their face, you know what I'm saying, you know, all up in it, that's where it becomes a little questionable, you know, as to how far you are willing to take the energy, period. You know, this goes back to that attention seeking spirit and that lack of nurturing skills that you were given, so you were not able to apply, you know what I'm saying, which then shifted your mentality to areas of life that are run down, welcomed in jealousy, you know what I'm saying, and self-esteem and shit like that. And that really is how it began. So now you're going to be called, you know what I'm saying, to address those issues deeply within. So if anybody is dealing with bisexual energy, there's your message. There's your message. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's really the message to this. There's two situations that I feel like Chiron is really stressing right now, and it is the LGBT community and it is suicide. All of those come from the lack of nurturing skills and the attention seeking spirit. Okay, all of that comes from there. So I feel like Chiron and is going to be addressing those issues. Those are things that people still have to fix. Okay, they're still trying to cover up that shit, is what I heard. Literally, the moon card at the back of the deck. You're not going to be able to cover it up. Okay, you're going to have to face it, because those traits about you no longer look so good. Okay, so and what you have not addressed is showing. It's almost like, so whatever you had that was making you look good, you don't have no more. So all you have is your raw and authentic self. And now it's time for you to give credit to those areas, no matter how ugly they are. You're going to have to address them. Okay? This is not nothing to play with right now. Especially if you want to become who you are supposed to be. Okay? So I really feel like that is definitely the message. Yes, the Empress, period. That is definitely the message that, yes, Nine of Cups, period. Definitely the message that, oh, Eight of Wands. Spirit be so happy. Ten of Pentacles, when I just give it the way it needs to be given. You know, I wanted to give some inspiration, but I don't think I brought my other deck with me. I don't think I did. I'm thinking about it now, but I didn't. No, I did not. So needless to say, because Chiron is very tough. Chiron is tough. Chiron is tough. Like we just got done discussing, the two planets that make you who it are is the 11th house and the 10th house, Saturn and Uranus. And we already know how heavy both of those planets are, just period. Saturn is definitely around the energy of, listen, do you see your restrictions? Do you see your sorrow? Do you see your limitations? Okay? Uranus is like, are you going to change? Are you electrified enough? Are you original enough to do what you see? Your restrictions, your limitations, your sorrow. That's some heavy shit. That is some heavy, that's a heavy ass energy. Because your career and everything around it depends on it. You know how they be like, leave all that shit at home, don't bring it at work? That's Chiron. But you got to go to work because you need your bills paid. You can't be suspended for too long. You know what I'm saying? And you also don't want to keep getting suspended as well. So it's something like that. Some heavy ass shit. Heavy. I love my fairy deck. That's why I'm still shuffling, of course. But needless to say, I send blessings to all of you guys, and you can follow my website in the bio for everything else that you need. And thank you all so much, and enjoy this Chiron. Peace. I want to get a photo.